Hey guys, Daniel Kent from JML Anglers Alliance. Today I'm going to do a bit of a how-to video on how to fish the Dragon Maggot soft plastics. If you know anything about me, you know I love my brim fishing, and I'm pretty well known that Dragon Maggots are my favourite lure. So I keep getting asked, what do you do, how do you use them? I'll show you everything on this video so I don't have to keep replying individually to questions. You can just pass on to the video and you can check it all out here. Stay tuned. Alright, so what's a Dragon Maggot, you ask? This is one here. It's just a little soft plastic. This colour's called motor oil green flake. It's got a green glitter in it. Motor oil base colour. Comes in a gold flake and a black flake and a few other colours as well. Little 1/16 jig head, about a size 2 hook. And that's pretty much it. I run a 4-pound leader, and I've got 10-pound Yamatoyo PE resin shallow braid on. 7-foot rod, 2,500 size reel, and I'll show you the technique to using these guys, and we'll see if we can't catch a fish. Alright, I've just noticed a few fish moving tight along this edge here. It's a good little undercut bank with a second drop. You can just see a few minnow in front of these reeds here. Give this little Dragon Maggot a go and see if we can catch a bream. It's right on the money. That sink. Just giving it a little double hop along the bottom, letting it sit. Another double hop, let it sit. Just let it sit for a second or two. Just wait for on the drop. Just feel if you feel any nicks or ticks in your line, then you got to strike. Nothing that cast, we'll give it a go. So that's my little Dragon Maggot. Little green ribbon tail soft plastic, 1/16 of an ounce jig head, size 2 hook. Just cast it in tight to the edge. Trying to avoid the reeds, that's going to go right over one. There we go. Let it sink, keep in contact, just waiting to feel any little nicks or ticks on your line. Double hop, hop hop, let it sit. Oh, it's had a bite, but it never hooked up. It grabbed it as I went to lift it away from it. It's a good sign there's a few fish going to be along this edge. That's the cast. There's one. Oh, I've dropped him. Grabbed it on the drop. Keep working it back. Sometimes they come back, sometimes you got friends. You never know. Yep, he's back. There you go. Prime example of why you keep working it. I drop one and then just keep working it back, and whether it's the same fish or one of his mates, I don't know, but he's back on there. Who cares? Another good bream. Got the landing it up the back of the boat, so I'll just pole him in or pull him up on the leader. Oh, good fish. Oh, good one. There you go, check that out. Dragon Maggot, pinned right in the top lip, where it should be. Pop him out. Ow. There you go. Lure's out. Nice little fish. Whoop. Released. Gets the ball. Having a ball. gone a bit quiet along that stretch, so I'm just going to change spots in the river here. Got another good bank just up around the corner that's the same as the one I got the few fish off, where it drops off deep, bit of an undercut, and the fish should be right up tight to the bank. I just fished a bit of a mud flat, never got a bite, and I've had a couple of little touches out deep, but nothing worth writing home about, and a few fish off the edge. So I'm pretty sure they're tied up on the edges, and they seem to be hanging in the undercut banks. So that's what I know where there's more of those in this river, so I'm going to head straight there. Alright, so I've just moved up river about 300 or 400 metres. I've got the similar sort of bank here as what I caught those few fish off. It drops straight into the deeper water, bit of an undercut bank. So the fish will be holding right up tight against that undercut, and I've got to try and lure them out from under the bank. Throwing the same green Dragon Maggot, tight at the edge, let it sink, double hop off the bottom, keep contact with it, and just wait for a bite. So here we go along this stretch. No, that wasn't a fish, and the lure hit something, so I struck, but it was just a bit of weed or dirt or stuck to the bottom for a second. Nothing first cast, we'll keep trying. There's one. Oh, second cast on the drop. Yes. So there you go. I'm in a totally different section of the river before to where I caught the fish, but I look for the same sort of structure. It just seems to be the pattern that the fish are holding on at the moment, and this is a good fish by the feels of that. Whoa, good run. Could be a chunky one. Up a good fight. Yeah, it's a good bream. Luckily I brought the net with me this time. Oh, nice fish. Yes. Alright guys, have a look at that. Well, when he settles down, I'll get him out for a look. There's that Dragon Maggot right down his gob. Beautiful. That's a fat bream. Look how fat he is. Whoa, dropped him. That's a fat bream. Spawning mode. Eggs coming out of its butthole. On the Dragon Maggot. Good chunky fish. Easily popped out. Get him back in. Woohoo! Alright, looks like we're going to have a good session. I'm going to go smash some. Let's get into them. On the drop. There you go, didn't even move that one. Just draw it out, sinking, felt tick of the line. On. Oh, nice bream.
You just want to keep your distance, options high. Do what you want to do. Just don't double cross me, talk about me, laugh about me, get drunk and want me. They'll never love you like I do.
On the drop.
My heart, it beats for you. They'll never love you like I do. My heart, it beats for you. Yeah, my heart, it beats for you. My heart beats for you. Yeah.
Oh, that's a cracker too. Oh, get out of the net. How's that? Another one. So there you go, guys. Not a bad day's fishing. The bit of a 101 on how to use the Dragon Maggot 2.5 inch motor oil green flake. Get a packet of them, 20 lures in a packet. Can't go wrong with that. They last for plenty of fish each lure, so you'll have heaps of fun with them. Good searching lure for bream. If you get to a system you don't know where to start looking, throw them on the flats, throw them in the deep, throw them against the edge, right up in the shallows, tight to structure, work out a pattern, you'll start catching fish like that. It's not rocket science. People seem to be scared of it, think bream fishing's too tough. Just get a lure in the water, in with a chance. Dragon maggots, get on them. Catch you later.